Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got some crazy things going on in the markets right now that I want to cover in this video, so I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, today we're going to be talking about some crazy things that have been going on in the market over the last few days. As you guys may know, we've had GameStop stock surging over the last few days with the return of Keith Gill, the Roaring Kitty. And last time we had this happen, it was really interesting because it was in 2021 when GameStop was surging their GME and their AMC stock. So I want to jump into this here and show you this. GameStop sparked the 2021 meme coin bull run. Will history repeat itself? And this is by Cointelegraph. Following the return of Keith Gill, also known as Roaring Kitty, traders are keeping their eyes peeled for the next big stock or crypto rally, but analysts aren't so sure of this. The sudden and unexpected return of Keith Gill, the man widely credited with kicking off the 2021 GameStop short squeeze, has speculators asking one question: are we in for GameStop 2.0? Many are hopeful, but at least one analyst has his doubts. And they're talking here about how GameStop went crazy back in 2021. And I remember this. I was in that bull run and we had GameStop stock just going absolutely crazy. And then they had this big short squeeze and there was billions of dollars of loss. They had trading frozen on GameStop stock for a while, and it got frozen. I believe it was yesterday or day before. They froze it as well. And this is one of the problems with the stock, the stock market, is there's too much control, too much centralization, and they can just stop, and protect these investors, mostly hedge funds that they're protecting and not actual investors, from what's, actually happening in the market. Where crypto, they can't stop that because it's more decentralized. But I remember this happening last time in the bull run, and all of a sudden meme coins started going absolutely crazy after GME and AMC stock went absolutely nuts. So it kind of kicked off a crazy meme coin bull run in crypto. So we're kind of wondering if that's going to happen again this time, or not, because they're saying things are a little different in this time around, because last time it happened was right after COVID, so there was a lot of stimulus money in the market. People were home, they couldn't leave their houses, so a lot more people were trading the stock market because they didn't have anything better to do. And it was all over TV and all over the news and all over Wall Street and the financial markets. Everybody was talking about it, and everybody was kind of jumping in and joining in on the craze for the GameStop craze that was going on at the time. So we don't know if that's going to happen necessarily this time around, but I wanted to talk about it because people are kind of watching out now. Is this going to happen or not? And it could happen. So if it does, you could be prepared for maybe some crazy activity in crypto if this were to happen. So if we look at the GME stock here, it surged down from actually the other day it was at $10. And then, $9 or something. And then it surged recently up to 17. Then it jumped up to 28 on the 13th of May. It kept shooting up here and got all the way up to like $65. And now it's had a correction down to like $49, but it's still up extremely high. Now I'd be really careful jumping in on something like this, because, you get these big green candles and we can have a big correction afterwards and crash back down. So you got to be really careful. If you go back to the last bull run here in 2021, we'll take a look at this just so I want to show you guys what happened here, because it was rather crazy. Now this chart only shows kind of the beginning of that, and basically it was down here to like $72, then it shot up all the way up to $200, and then it crashed back down to 80 some dollars, then it shot back up, and then we had this big short here where it just crashed down to like $25 after it was at 160. So that's what you got to be careful of. You don't know when that's going to happen and we get a big dump like this. Some of these hedge funds and that, they get mad and start shorting stocks and trying to wreck everybody's portfolios. So you got to be careful out there. And I wouldn't go jumping into this right now. If it had maybe a further correction, maybe you'd think about jumping into it, but it is down like 30% or something from its peak over the last couple days. It's had a bit of a correction, but you just got to be careful. So if we jump to the Bitcoin chart here, basically we are above the 50-day EMA, but we're still not above the 20-day. So hopefully we'll get some candles that close above that. But we have closed some candles above the 50-day, so that's a positive sign. Maybe we'll start having an upward trend, but we could still come down quite a bit here before we go up again. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Not really sure what's going to happen with Bitcoin in this, but as you can see here, when this 50-day EMA candle turns blue on this chart, it's a sign that likely Bitcoin is going to be taken off. So we're still in the red on that 50-day EMA candle. So once that flipped blue, that means Bitcoin's turning bullish. So we'll be kind of keeping an eye on that as we go along here. But things can get really crazy in crypto at any time, so keep that in mind. We still haven't really had an NFT season. I'm still waiting for that to happen. If we get a crazy NFT season, then I know we're in the actual bull run. But some people are speculating that maybe we won't have an NFT season this time around because they think maybe NFTs are kind of dead and old news. But we'll see. We'll see about that. I have a feeling that NFTs are going to come back in this bull run crazier than ever. And you're gonna start seeing some crazy NFT prices. There were rocks, literally just cartoon pictures of rocks selling for like $1 million in the last bull run. It was absolutely insane. When you know stuff like that is happening, it's time to really take some serious profits out when you see stuff like that happening, because it's probably getting close to the top if you're seeing crazy stuff happen like that. So just kind of keep that in mind. I wanted to keep this a short video just to give you an update on what's going on in the markets. I had a little bit of an appliance emergency tonight, so I had to keep this video short because right as I was about to record this video, I had one of my appliances leak all over the place, so I'm having to deal with that over the last hour or so here, and now I got to get that replaced. So just wanted to get this video out to you guys, and shorter than I wanted to make it, but it is what it is. I got to still edit this and all that before I get to bed. So I appreciate all you guys for watching my videos. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you on the next video.